Um, and as far as hearing me, like I said, always turn up your volume because I'm not gonna yell. Like I said, I'm a respectful person, and I'm just not for screaming and interrupting somebody else's, peace to just get these videos out. So just turn up your volume, turn up, whatever you got to turn up, your phone, your tablet, laptop, desktop, whatever. Just turn it up, okay? So you can hear me because I'm not going to scream to get my point across. That's what we're never going to do. Thank you, 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 God, ancestors and universe. Thank you so much for blessing me, being with me, guiding me, loving me, for me. Thank you so much. Thank you to my subscribers, my supporters, the love, the genuine love, the real love. People that don't come here with any type of anything else. Just thank you for the genuine real love. And as far as like I said, flirting and stuff like that, I don't mind. I just want it to be respectful. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it respectful and just, know that like I said, I'm lesbian. I'm poly. I'm a poly lesbian, full lesbian. I always got to say that because I'm not bisexual. I'm not into men at all. Full blown lesbian poly. I don't mind you finding out information about me or asking me questions, coming into my DMs, but just keep it respectful. And like, unless I'm on that level with you, just keep it extremely respectful, please. That's all I ask. So now that I got that out the way, speaking of poly, that's the topic that I'm going to talk about today. It was this Neo post, and before I say this, as a somewhat of a disclaimer, I don't know if it was true or not. I don't know if this story was true or not. I just saw the post, and I just read the comments underneath the post, and that's what brought me to my YouTube right now. It was this post basically stating that he has two girlfriends now that he's seen. He's in a poly relationship with two women. Neo the singer. If y'all was like couldn't keep up just now, Neo the singer, the male singer, that had been in the industry for years. You know, hit records like oh God, I can't think about any Neo songs. That's crazy. Forgive me. I say hit records like and got a pause. Yeah, y'all know who Neo is. Come on, y'all know the musical lyricists of Neo. Come on, Neo. But whatever. I think he had to go under Neo or Neo Soul. No, it's just Neo. But I got a song in my head that he did with Jamie Foxx a while back, but I love a girl that has her own or something like that. Y'all know who Neo is. I shouldn't have to explain who Neo is, but y'all know who Neo is. Anyway, he was married. That didn't work out, and now he has two girlfriends. And like I said, I don't know if this is completely true. So this is just allegations that he has two girlfriends. It was his post growing up another social media, and now he wants to be part of the sorry, not the lesbian lifestyle. He's a dude. He can't do that, but the poly lifestyle, which is like straight poly. You can call it that. And he has two girlfriends, and that's what he want to do. He said he want to marry them too. That's what he want to do now. And they also feel like it should be legal to marry both of them if he wanted to. It should be legal in all states for poly people to get married. You should be able to marry how many partners you want to marry. That I completely agree with because, like I said, at the end of the day, you're an adult. And as long as they are consenting adults, and I'm going to get back to that. Oh, I'm going to get back to consenting adult part. You should be able to marry who you want to marry. Consenting adults, you should be able to marry who you want to marry. So I agree with him on that part. So I see this and I'm like, okay, that's his life. He cool. That's his business. He grown. They grown. He grown. Let them do what they want to do. So I said, go in the comments, Toccara. Let's see how people feel about this. The comments was crazy. I'm talking about just straight negative. Like, why everybody trying to jump on this poly thing? What's up with this poly thing? And wasn't he the same one who cheated on his wife? Who's to say he not gonna cheat on them? And and marriage should be kept between two people, not 3, 4, and 8, 7. It's gonna change the it's gonna change the way people look at marriage and like two people that been in a marriage that like the divorce rate the way it is right now is with two people. Now y'all want to blame that on Polly. Are you serious? That the divorce rate is so high right now, and y'all blaming that on Polly, and we can't even legally get married in nowhere. Y'all honestly saying that that's gonna make it worse, and y'all already messed it up. I hate when something is worse before something even got to it, and y'all blame it on that. How y'all blaming something on Polly that Polly not even involved in? You can't marry multiple partners at this point. So how is poly the reason why the divorce rate is messed up? You see what I'm saying? Y'all always find ways to bring it back to the LGBT community or the poly lifestyle. And I swear I despise that. I was gonna say hate, but hate is a strong word, so I'm gonna say despise. I despise that. Stop blaming our lifestyle, whether it's LGBTQ or poly, for the stuff that happens in today's world that has nothing to do with us, man. How is the divorce rate is poly fault? Or the LGBT community? Yeah, we can get married. LGBT community can get married, thank God. But that was messed up. The divorce rate was as high as it was before we even was allowed to get married. Are you serious? So stop blaming that on our lifestyle. And stop blaming that on Neo if he wants 2 girlfriends or whatever, how many girlfriends he want or whatever. That's his business. Another person was like, oh, so he don't love God or he not into God anymore. Like, why would he choose that lifestyle? What the heck do being poly got to do with being a child of God? I am both. I'm a child of God first and foremost. A child of God, my ancestors in the universe, first and foremost. I'm a lesbian. And I'm poly. I'm a poly lesbian. And guess what? I am a child of God. Did you not hear that first and foremost? So to say that somebody is poly or they in the LGBTQ community and say that they don't have a relationship with God, can y'all please get off of that? We in 2024. Can y'all please get off of that? Can y'all please get off of that? Okay? Being in the LGBT community and being poly does not mean you don't love God. Does not mean that you're going against God. Does not mean that you don't have a relationship with God. Get off of that. Like, chill on that. I get tired of hearing that. And if that's coming out like that, if y'all seeing the side of Toccara, like, whoa, she getting kind of angry. Yes, because you get tired of somebody throwing out these wild accusations about the LGBT community and about the poly community, and they don't know what they are talking about. I have a beautiful relationship with God. And for any human to question that, I get so sick of that. And y'all got priests and pastors out there doing the most to children. And y'all worried about a consenting adult and another consenting adult and what they doing. And while we on that, let's talk about that. Y'all would rather hate and just ridicule and just harass and hurt and just the LGBT community, the poly community. Than to go after these sick people that be out here messing with all these damn children. And that's why people in Nickelodeon was able to get away with what they got away with for decades. Because y'all would rather focus on consenting adults, living their lives, minding their business, paying their bills, not hurting children, not hurting children, not hurting children. These are the people that y'all rather focus on and ridicule and hurt and harass and bully and say that's against God, that's against God, that's against God. And y'all ignore these pedophiles and these sick people. Y'all just want to pay. Y'all just, oh, let's just harass the LGBT community. Oh, let's just hate them. Oh, let's just hate poly. Let's harass them and let's turn the world against them. And that's why these sick people was able to get away with all the stuff that they was doing to children for so long. Cause y'all rather keep that goddamn magnifying glass on the LGBT community and the poly community instead of worried about the real sick people out there in this planet. That's why children still getting hurt. Signs are still being ignored. 2024. Now, oh, we can't come after the LGBT community like that no more. Let's find, oh, now we're gonna target the poly community. Are you serious? Anything to escape the real sick mother effers out there. I'm not gonna curse on my channel ever. The real sick people out there. Not that I'm not gonna curse on my channel. I'll take that back a stream because it'll be somebody under here. Well, you have cursed before. I have said ass and certain curses, but not them, the curse. So whatever y'all come under here with, I always got something to come back with. It's nothing, baby. It's nothing. Okay? But y'all need to focus on the real sick people out there and focus less on the consenting adults that is choosing to live their life a certain way with other consenting adults. Let them be. And focus on these sick people, whether it's in Hollywood, outside of Hollywood, music, whatever, field, sports, whatever. Focus on them and try to save some more kids out there in the world that's dealing with them. They are destroying these kids' lives, mental, physically, sexually, psychologically. They are destroying them, and y'all worried about consenting adults in the LGBT community, in the poly community, living their best life. That's who y'all rather focus on and harass and ridicule and bully? The comments that was underneath this post, whether it was real or not about Neo and his girlfriends. One person was like, "Oh, if you look at his girlfriends, they kind of all look alike. Is like Neo look like the girls? Like, oh, are they siblings? Are those siblings together? So now you accusing him of sleeping with his sisters? Now you turning poly into some. Now you turning that into some polygamy, or you turning that into some other sick stuff. Stop, yo. Let me just breathe. Let me just breathe. God said, just breathe, baby. Stop turning the LGBT community and the poly community into y'all sick little fantasies or y'all sick little thoughts or y'all sick little negative views. Stop targeting and bullying people and y'all don't even know what's really going on in their life. Neo and his girlfriends are 3 consenting adults above the legal age. If they decide to be together, sleep with each other, marry each other, that is their business. Consenting adults. Consenting adults. And I'm going to keep saying that throughout this whole damn video. I might even name this video that. So y'all can really understand it. Consenting adults. So like I said, once again, I don't know if the story is true, how much of a fact it is. But if it is true, y'all got to let Neo live his life. Let that man live his life. If being monogamous didn't work for him, that's his business. If he now want to do poly, that's his business. Monogamous don't work for a lot of people. Why you think I'm poly? It don't work for a lot of people. So we choose another option. It's called a damn option. And as long as that option has something to do with a consenting adults on the other end of that option, who was you guys to throw stones? We all live in glass houses, but people out there is always throwing stones. And this is what I don't get with some of y'all. We all live in glass houses. But it be that person who love throwing stones. Like, chill. The same God that made you made me. Chill. Y'all would rather focus on LGBTQ, poly, than to focus on them sick people out there in the world. Instead of saving these children on this damn planet. One more thing they were saying underneath, because I went through a few of these comments. It was like at least like 4,000. I didn't read all those comments. I read like 20, and then I was like, done. I'm just done. And let me just say this: out of 20 comments, one person made sense. One person was like, you know what? It's his business. It's his life. You know what I'm saying? And it work out with the marriage. He want to try something else. It's his business. One person out of 20 people said that. I said, well, damn. One person understand where, I'm coming from. Thank you for saying that. That one person. Like I said, I just read like 20. I ain't read. So maybe it was other people in the 4,000 comments that said something. Maybe. But that one person out of the 20 who was smart enough to say, thank you. For the other 19, worry less about what's going on in somebody else's glass house and worry about what's going on in your glass house. And stop throwing stones. The only reason why y'all throw stones at Neo because he's famous. He's in a different tax bracket. Y'all not. So y'all could throw them stones and not realizing y'all got some skeletons in y'all college. Oh, Lord. Y'all always come after these celebrities and these famous people. But if the world saw what was in your closet, in your glass house, baby, but y'all be the first one to pick up a stone and throw it at somebody else's glass house because they are a celebrity, they in the public eye, and y'all know y'all can do that, and they can't retaliate the whole time, like most of the time, because they don't want to ruin their reputation, their image, their money. So they let y'all get away with saying some crazy stuff towards them in these comments. But I'm going to say it for them. Y'all are pathetic, some of y'all. The lines y'all cross is crazy. Now, y'all been watching my video. Y'all never see me come out like this. But like I said, when you get so tired of certain things, this is how it comes out. It comes out like a volcano. And whoever that lava touches, it just touches. When you get tired, you get tired. You like, it's only so much a person could take. Like, even the Shalagar can just break down like this, like, yo, chill. Like, really chill. They even accused this man, one person underneath out of the 20 comments that I read, even said, oh, he just making up for the fact that he's on a DL. Isn't he gay? Has he been with dudes? So now he went from one ex-wife to two women. Oh, he really trying to cover up, his sexuality. And if he was gay, trying to cover it up or anything else, that's your business. Why? Why you a man attacking another man about his sexuality? You got something you want to sell us? It be these men sometimes too. Oh, that dude gay, that dude gay, that dude gay. Be saying it out their mouths. Be saying it in these comments, and they be the one that be on a DL. How you know you on a DL? You on a DL? You got something you want to say? They be so quick to accuse another man of being on a DL, and they the ones on a DL. Or doing something way worse. And why do you care about what another man is doing in his bedroom? As a man, as a woman, why are you so worried about what somebody else is doing in their bedroom? If it's not a child involved, why are you so worried? 2, 3, 8 consenting adults, whatever they decide to do in that room or in that house, why are you so worried about it? Oh, let me guess, you jealous because Neil can get girls like that and you can't? What is it? You jealous? You envious of this man? You wanted his ex-wife that he had in divorce? You want the two women that he got now? What is it? Because you should never be this worried about what this man is doing in his life. And that goes for women as well. You should never be worried about what women is doing for the women out there in her life. Why are you so pressed? But you jealous of the men that she can get, or the women for the lesbian people? Or you listen, you mad? And this goes for men too. You mad at lesbians because of women that we can get that you probably can't? What is it? Y'all not this pressed about somebody else's life. It has to be a reason why. And some of y'all are envious, jealous. Okay? Some of y'all are just straight. Y'all have other issues, man. And y'all need therapy and y'all need God. Speaking of the God that y'all think that we don't have in our LGBT community and our poly community, y'all need to go and find that same God. And have some conversations with him because there's something else deep-rooted going on with y'all. Y'all can't be this pressed about somebody else's life and decision and lifestyle. That y'all can get underneath these posts and write some of the most horrific comments. And disrespect these people. One person was like, I'm a supporter of Neo, but no. You can't say, oh, I'm a supporter of Neo, but. But what is the but? What is the but? He is a consenting adult, sleeping with consenting adults. What is the but? I can't stand that. I'm a supporter, but. But what? Because as long as he wasn't hurting no child and he wasn't, what is the but? Y'all, I mean, kill me. We all live in glass houses. But some of y'all love picking up stones and throwing them stones. Like you don't live in a glass house. And if you was in Neo's a tax bracket, oh, a lot more will be shown about your existence. One dude talking about something, oh, he gonna be broke if he keep this up. Broke? You don't know about his finances. You're not his accountant. None of that. You know he got invested, like as far as what he invested in. You don't know about his money. Once again, how is he gonna be broke because he choosing poly? How you know not all of them is not making money? These two girls he's with, you know what I'm saying? Like, why you worried about Neo pockets? Once you worry about your own, and maybe your own pockets will be blessed. How about that? How you know he gonna be broke going poly? And aren't people broke without being poly? That part. So let me guess, being poly makes you broke now. Are you? Like, but y'all cute, like y'all be throwing accusations out and stuff that I don't even know. And I be like, God. Poly is not the reason for the divorce rate. Poly not the reason why people are broke. Poly is not the, even the LGBT community is not the reason for these things. Stop targeting our communities because y'all got something personal going on with you. Go get some therapy. Worry less about Neo and people in the poly community, whether it's straight poly, trans poly, lesbian poly like myself. Stop worried about people in the LGBT community and go get that psychologist that you need, honey, because there's something deep with it going on and we have nothing to do with it. Y'all just target our communities, but there's something going on deeper in you guys. Y'all just use us as target practice. It's something real deep rooted going on with you guys that has nothing to do with us and our communities. And to be honest with you, it never had nothing to do with us and our communities. It never did. I think some of y'all are really mad at us because we free. We can live our life the way we want to. We good. And we still blessed. Spiritually, physically, financially, psychologically, sexually, whatever. We still blessed. I think some of y'all are real mad at that. Like, look at these people. And God had the nerve to bless them. The same God you think we are against. And we don't have a relationship, have the nerve, the audacity to bless us. Can you imagine how you sound? That ain't proof that we are children of God as well. Contradicting, sorta. And like I said, I'm sorry if it's coming out like that. Like, whew. Like, y'all poke a bear and y'all expect the bear not to react. And it's like, listen, chill. As long as 2 consenting adults, or 3, or 8, or 7, I don't give a damn the amount. They all consenting. And they living their lives. Live yours. Live yours. If you was more worried about your life instead of most of these other people in the world, your life will be a different concept. A whole different concept. That is something to really think about. That's why Toccara focuses a lot on her own. Baby. A lot on her own. Because I'm going to be a Neo type bracket. Baby. I'm already poly. I'm already les. I'm going to be in his type bracket. And I won't be worried about nothing that has nothing to do with me. Like, I'm going to give y'all topics always. I'm going to give y'all topics. I'm going to give y'all, content always. But baby, at the end of the day, if they don't have nothing to do with T and what she got going on, I'm not that stressed about it. I'm not worried about it. I'm not stressed at all. Not that stressed at all about anything that don't have nothing to do with. And I'm not writing a comment underneath something that, listen, there's a lot I don't agree with in this world. I'm not down there typing. It's not that serious. Those are consenting adults. What they do is what they do. They not hurting children out there. They not hurting nobody. Do what you do. Do what you do. I'm going to leave it right there. Peace from a nerd. Worry, focus more on your own life. See how far that gets you. That it might do a world of a difference. And let consenting adults who sleep with other consenting adults live their life. Worry less. Okay? I look like this because I don't worry about nobody else's life. Okay? Worry less, sweetheart. And for the dudes too. Worry less. Okay. And Neo, like I said, if it is real, welcome to the poly lifestyle. Like like I said, I'm in a lesbian poly lifestyle. So you're gonna be, part of the straight one. But whether it's less, straight, whatever, welcome. It's blessed here. And I don't care what these other people say or try to say or whatever. God is here too. We're children of God. Don't get it wrong, man. By judging the situation you know nothing about. Okay. Peace from a nerd. Bye.